I'm going to say something now that's going to be a little controversial and might make your financial advisor cringe. It isn't the answer. And so we're going to talk about it a little bit from the mortgage aspect, etc., but also just from the financial aspect, right? Because I said it. So many of you have started a New Year's budget, you tracked every latte for 3 weeks, and you felt like you were failing, and then you just stop. And this happens with lots of people because the truth is that when you are trying to figure out your budget, when you are trying to set up these ridiculously restrictive things, it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because it feels like an overly restrictive diet. So how many times have we started a diet and we're so excited and we go out, we buy all the food and we get all the recipes set up and we have our whole big plan and we have all these great ideas of grandeur, and then we just stop, we just stop. Why do we do that? Well, because it's all about what you can't do. It's literally built on deprivation. Traditional budgeting is like that too. We see it as these restrictive, awful set of rules, and deprivation doesn't build wealth. In fact, it actually stifles wealth, because what helps the money flow towards you is actually putting more money out there and allowing it to flow back, that alignment of money. And so today we're going to just throw out the spreadsheets and we're going to talk about what actually works to get you into a home and to keep you there comfortably. And now I do want to specify as we roll into the next part that you do have to know your numbers. So this video isn't a video that is suggesting on its face that, you know what, you don't really have to have like a clear understanding of what's happening in your financial picture, because you do have to understand that, because burying your head in the sand or thinking that that doesn't exist, like that is not going to help the overall situation. We're going to talk about how you can create a financial situation that allows you to live life in the way you see fit. And so, first of all, a spreadsheet can tell you that you spend $200 a month on subscriptions, but it can't tell you if those subscriptions are bringing you joy or keeping you connected with your mission. And so one of our core values in both of my brands is empowerment. Right? And so you want to make sure that when we are looking at the dollars and cents, when we are trying to figure out if it's something worth cutting or not, that we're not purely looking at the monetary aspect, because it's not the only thing, right? We do have to have money to survive. We have to have money to buy a house, to make a mortgage work, to do all of these things. But remember that money is simply a tool to get you to the goals that you want. And it needs to be utilized as that. And so when we're looking at a client's file, I don't care if they buy expensive shoes, if they go to Starbucks every freaking day. I care if the shoes are more important to them than the backyard for their golden retriever. And we've got to move to from can I afford this? So this is purchase align with the life that I'm creating. And so oftentimes where people beat themselves up about money is they're like, oh, the horrible, evil mortgage person is going to tell me that I can't live life the way that I want to live. Absolutely not. I want you to be comfortable with the life that you want to live. However, I also am a realist. I need you to understand, in order to get into whatever house you're looking for, whatever financial goal you're looking for, we have to step back and ask ourselves hard questions about what is more important, right? Is it more important to continue to buy maybe the expensive shoes for this period of time? Or is it more important for me to take a pause on the expensive shoes for this little window so that I can get to exactly the place I want to get on where I want to live, or how much debt I want to pay down this year, or.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Imagine having the power to control your financial destiny, no matter where you start. Welcome to the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform, where financial education is tailored to your unique journey. We cover everything you need, from basic budgeting and saving strategies to advanced investing and retirement planning. Learn at your own pace with lessons that match your level of experience. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your financial knowledge, join our community of learners and benefit from shared insights and expert guidance. The Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform equips you with the skills and confidence to take charge of your financial future. Ready to master your finances? Enroll in our courses today at the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform. Start your path to financial independence now.
Visit us at fms.tips and fms.college for more information. Hello, and welcome to PBJ Mortgage, where your home ownership dreams become reality. Today, we want to share why choosing PBJ Mortgage is the right choice for your home financing needs. At PBJ Mortgage, we're built on a foundation of values that drive us every day. Our commitment to educate, empathize, and empower our clients sets us apart in the mortgage industry. Our clients are at the heart of everything we do, and their success stories speak volumes. With years of experience, our team possesses in-depth knowledge of the mortgage programs, ensuring you receive expert guidance and the best possible rates. We offer a diverse range of loan options to suit your unique needs, including conventional, FHA, VA, and more. No matter your situation, we've got a solution. At PBJ Mortgage, we pride ourselves on providing personalized service. Our dedicated loan officers are here to guide you every step of the way, making the process as smooth as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We understand that time is of the essence, which is why we've streamlined our processes for efficiency and convenience. Transparency and clear communication are paramount. You'll always know where you stand throughout your mortgage journey. Reach out to us today to set up a call to discover your options. If you're ready to make your home ownership dreams a reality, contact PBJ Mortgage today. Let us empower you during this exciting journey. Phone number 4693733 107 www.pbjteam.com. Visit our website or give us a call to get started. We look forward to helping you secure your future home. PBJ Mortgage, where home begins.
Thanks for your patience.
And so I've seen families make 200K plus a year and feel broke because they're misaligned, because they're just blowing money because that is what they've been told to do. And then I've seen families who are making 60K and they feel like royalty because every dollar has a purpose. It feels aligned with what their goals and their purposes are. And so which version do you want to be? And so here's kind of the mortgage easy button, that cash flow is king. And so when people ask, how much house can I afford? Most lenders give them a max approval number because the truth is the math is the math. And so we literally can take all the information, and this is what most lenders do, just so we're clear. They take all the information, they throw it all into a system, they run a few things or whatever, and it spits out and says, yep, this is what the customer is approved for, and that's what you can borrow, and there you go. And that's the most that they will let you borrow. But that number is pretty dangerous because, first of all, just because our system says that you can make a $10,000 a month, mortgage payment doesn't mean that that's what you should do. And so we're trying to focus on some cash flow mastery. What is your comfort zone payment? Now, understand a really good expert is going to push back on you a little bit. In fact, it's literally my job. So one of the things we're going to do is if you have some unrealistic expectations, which there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of times you don't really have a clear picture of how much some of these payments are going to look like, right? But you have to be asking yourself hard questions of like, what am I going to be comfortable with? What is that going to look like? So that we're going to be able to better advise you. And so what is your hustle zone payment? This is another one. Like, here's our comfort zone payment, right? If I have this payment, I know that I'm going to be totally fine. And then what's your hustle zone payment? Where are you going to be okay for like a year or two until you hustle yourself into a better financial picture, position, whatever that looks like for you? And so, you could hack it for a couple of years until we get that phase and make sure that we're not putting ourselves in harm's way from a financial picture. And then lastly, like, what's your danger zone? Like, man, if I have to make a payment like this, like, it just would scare the bejesus out of me. I wouldn't sleep at night. I wouldn't even just not be buying any of my nice expensive shoes that I like. I wouldn't be buying anything I like. And that's not a good place to be. And so experts should not be doing cookie cutter. We don't do cookie cutter. It should be tailored to a loan that actually fits like your life. So if you love to travel, we want to make sure that your mortgage isn't going to keep you grounded from the airport, from going to the airport, right? Like, that's not a good look. And so we've got to ensure that, it's strategy versus just hustle. And so here we're talking about strategy over hustle, because that hustle culture is going to tell you just work harder to pay for the life you want. And I'm telling you that you can strategize better so you can work less and you can make sure that your big financial payment, like mortgage, is aligned and fitting with your life. And this is where the right mortgage product comes in and why an expert's so important. Because sometimes it's going to be maybe doing like an FHA loan or a USDA loan. So you can keep maybe a little more cash in the bank for your investments. Maybe a conventional loan to help you drop PMI early. Maybe we're actually going to pay PMI up front so you have a lower monthly payment. So these kinds of strategies are the easy button, and a mortgage company should be helping you handle the heavy lifting of the numbers so that you can live your life and live in a comfortable way with numbers that you're actually comfortable with and understanding what you're actually doing, what you're getting into. And so we want you to have the house and the life. And any really great professional wants you to have the same. They want you to be not living just with a budgeting situation where every single dollar is on a spreadsheet and we're just tracking everything, feeling guilty and awful about everything. Like, that's not the goal here. And so this week, as opposed to your overly restricted budget that you may have set out to help you ensure that you're reaching your financial goals, I want you to stop tracking every single penny and I want you to start tracking your values. Start putting things into bucket. Give yourself a little bit of freedom to know what this looked like. What are your 3 things that are non-negotiable for your family this year, right? Is buying a house on that list? Or maybe, no, it's going to be this other thing that we want to accomplish before we buy the house. Whatever it is, I want you to get there. And if a home is on one of them, we want to make sure that it's going to happen on your terms. And so if you want to see what an aligned mortgage looks like, we would love for you either to apply now or you can just book a call with us and have a conversation so we can build that strategy. And so that is our goal. We want you to build a strategy that saves your money now, builds your wealth for your future, and makes you feel confident in that decision. And so we can't wait to help you in whatever way we can in this new year become the best version of yourself.